What the fuck? Okay, so a lot of people are having trouble with the intro to Through the Fire and Flames. Last night, I started my Through the Fire and Flames journey and consistently failed at 1 or 2%, with 3 being my top percentage. Then I decided I was going to learn how to tap it. I tried just about everything I could. One-handed rubber band trick, tape, my mouth for the green fret, but I decided that tapping was the way to go. And I practiced it for about 30 minutes and was able to do it. So I'm going to show you how I do it and then a couple of other different methods that other people do. Obviously, you're going to want to start out on a slower speed if this is your first time, especially if this is your first time tapping in general. What I do is I hold down green with my index finger here. I tap red very quickly. I use this index finger for yellow, this middle finger for blue, and this ring finger, for orange. And I'm going to do it on slower, just so you can see it in slow motion, and then I'll move it up. Alright, and that's the gist of it. In an actual run, you'll have star power. I'm not quite sure how to make that transition into the sweeps, but I'm going to move it up to a quicker speed so you can see that. Yep, I realize I missed most of the sweeps at the end, but you'll have star power by then. That's about where you should be aiming. If you can get over 90% consistently, you're ready to move up to full speed. It sounds a lot faster. It's really not that fast. Just make sure you get your fingers off the non-green frets. I'm gonna keep it. That was pretty decent, I guess. Yeah, because at that point, if you're getting a 225 note streak, you're going to grab that second star power. And actually, what I do during the actual run is as soon as I get that second star power, I start slowly lifting the neck up in the air while still tapping, and it activates star power for me, so I don't, fail in that transition. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is from Frets on Fire GH2 from Score Hero. It's just a small variation. He only uses 2 fingers on his strumming hand, and yeah, I'm going to try and show you how that's done if I can. Alright, I'm gonna actually do this one in slower and slow, not full speed, because I don't want to screw up the way I do it. but this is just going to be for a reference, just to show you guys how Frets on Fire would do it, and we'll see how I do. Alright, this is what I got on a slower, using Frets on Fire's way of tapping it. I wish I would have taped that run, that was pretty good, but I'll do it again for you guys. Alright, so the difference here is he uses 2 fingers here. He uses his middle finger to hit red, and this ring finger to hit yellow, and only these 2 to tap. So I'll try and show you guys how that's done. Check it out. 98%, pretty good. Just missed in the sweeps. I'll try and move it up to slow. I don't know how good I'm going to do, but we'll see. Alright, well, you probably heard I messed up at the end. That still would have hit the second star power, I think. Not positive. I might actually try it on full speed because it doesn't seem that different from the way I do it. Let's check it out. Okay, well, as it turns out, I can't do that fingering for full speed. I can't lift my my fret hand ring finger off yellow fast enough. While we're on that topic, that is probably the most important part of this this intro right here, is lifting your fingers off the non-green frets fast enough. It really has to be like a snapping motion, like almost like a forceful, like you're trying to just tap the note, the very minimum amount of, time the finger is actually on the note. There are actually a couple more ways to tap this, one of them being Chris's video, which I'm not even going to touch because it's so confusing. Although I hear people have a lot of success with it. I might try to get him to, put a video response to this video, so you guys can find his video pretty easily. It's actually kind of funny to watch him do it. He makes it look like it's not even fast at all, like it's the slowest thing, and it's just so easy for him. But that was how to tap the Through the Fire and Flames intro, and I hope you guys can pass the song.